Should Rockets prioritize adding a veteran presence at trade deadline? Should the Houston Rockets prioritize adding a veteran presence ahead of the NBA trade deadline? Stay with us to see all the details. But first, if you're new here on the channel, don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss any Houston Rockets news. Make sure to leave a like so YouTube can keep delivering the latest news from the Houston Rockets. The Houston Rockets have received criticism for not having the appropriate number of veterans inside the team's locker room. The most damaging remarks may have come from Houston's former point guard John Wall, who stated that the franchise has let their young players develop bad habits over the previous 2 seasons. Eric Gordon and Boban Marjanovic are the lone vets on Houston's current roster. But should the Rockets prioritize adding another veteran ahead of the NBA's trade deadline on February 9th? If so, New York Knicks point guard Derrick Rose would make for a suitable trade. Whatever you ask him to do, whether start or come off the bench, he is always ready, Knicks coach Tom Thibodeau said. Sometimes he is not in the rotation, but he is still a great mentor to our young players because he has experienced so much in this league. The way he has handled everything, that type of leadership is valuable. Rose is far from the high-flying point guard who once took home league MVP honors as a member of the Chicago Bulls in 2011. But he remains an impactful player during the twilight years of his career due to his mentorship. And given the star potential of Jalen Green and Kevin Porter Jr., Rose could be a resource to Houston's young backcourt. Rose has excelled in a similar role with the Knicks over the previous few seasons. And when his number is called, he has provided New York with modest on-court production. Thibodeau described Rose as a player who always cared about his teammates. And after watching Rose go from the youngest MVP in league history to a non-rotational player, Thibodeau said the former All-Star point guard has handled every phase of his career brilliantly. "You always want to have the right veterans around them," Thibodeau said. "We want our veterans to teach our young guys. When you have those types of guys who are willing to share and help young guys develop, I think that helps speed up the process. This league is a roller coaster. There are moments things are going great, and then, it can change quickly. Having veterans around young guys are very important." According to the Stein line, the Knicks are hoping to find a new home for Rose ahead of the deadline, but only if they can do right by the former All-Star guard. Rose has appeared in 26 games and has averaged 12.9 minutes. His 5.8 points scoring average is the lowest of his career. Would you like to see Derrick Rose signing with the Rockets? Comment your opinion. Stay tuned by subscribing so I can keep you updated on every Houston Rockets latest news.